He's still going, by the way,
What
guys.
if, okay, what if you put the time in and you build yourself up? Not overnight, it's going to take you some time.
What if?
But you build yourself up. So now you can afford to be maybe in a different neighborhood.
All right, I gotta go. Okay. we we should be good to go. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. We are. I'll be honest. We are not in a super clear area in the market. Just going off of structure. There's no news today, by the way. But just going off of structure, we are still bearish, believe it or not, on the 1 hour time frame. We are not going to be bullish on the 1 hour time frame until we've gotten a strong market structure shift above these highs. Right now, we were bullish on the 15-minute up until just a little bit ago. So we've just now shifted bearish on the 15-minute time frame. I'm interested to see how this 15-minute candle closes. If we wick back up and close within the range after tapping New York midnight, tapping equilibrium of the weekly range again, I'm going to feel a little bit different about this. But if it closes with a bearish market structure shift, knowing that we're still bearish on the 1 hour time frame, I do feel as if the wise thing to do would be to be bearish up until some of these short-term targets are met. That's my honest opinion. So we've got this 15-minute order block that we worked up into. We respected the high without taking it out, and now we are now working lower with a 15-minute market structure shift with displacement with the opening range. So just to kind of recap yesterday, thankfully we were able to get picked back up late in AM session, pretty much right at New York lunch, to be honest. Got picked up, took us all the way through to our short-term target or low-hanging fruit, and then did end up selling all the way off to equilibrium, this fair value gap that extends across to this high. And then that's where we saw our support kick in, and we came all the way back to our entry, basically. So, yeah, great trade yesterday. I was feeling real salty that we missed it right away in the morning, but glad that it came back. Very happy about that. But good morning, guys. How you guys doing? Good morning. Can we get some encouragement? Yeah, we're all a bunch of asshats. No, I appreciated the message. It was good, and it's honestly kind of what I've bitched about on TikTok for a little bit. And everybody says that I have beef with people. I don't have beef with anybody, but I don't appreciate like the false sense of success that people portray that gives the average person that they claim they're trying to help. It's hurting them more than it's doing anything else. So that's my only beef is just with that kind of philosophy. But yeah, it was a good message. There was obviously a lot to it, just not failing or how to avoid failing in trading. Kind of talked about how men have bigger egos and we want to get measured or worshipped, and we try to measure up versus women. They don't really have that same subconscious purpose with what they're doing. So they tend to, if they can actually give a shit about trading, they tend to have an easier time compared to men who are constantly battling their own egos. So I thought that was pretty neat. I thought that was pretty cool for all the women on here. Shout out to you guys. But yeah, getting into today's price. Obviously, we're in the macro right now, which is part of the reason why I wanted to wait and see how this 15-minute candle closed. Would hate to get fooled into being bearish for no reason. But if this does obviously remain a strong bearish candle and we close, which it looks like we will, then like I said, I think not maintaining bearishness at least till these short-term lows, I think that'd be foolish. Simply just due to the fact that we're bearish on every time frame in terms of structure. Minus once you get up into like the weekly and the daily, obviously. But even going up to like this 4 hour time frame, we'll see here. We finally got the 4 hour market structure shift here on this candle, which I think was actually our trade yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was. So this was that move down, got that bearish market structure shift on the 4 hour. We left a little fair value gap right here. If notice how this came all the way up, still respected the actual candle, and then comes back and closes, or it's about to close at some point here. When's this? It's overlapping. 2 seconds. Okay, cool. So it just closed. So to me, all bearish PD arrays, everything's holding. Everything's respecting bearish. So if anything, I have a little bit more of a bearish bias in that sense. But yeah, I won't lie to you guys. Obviously, there's a little bit of ambiguity just because all these low resistance liquidity highs are forming. So I mean, it's only a matter of time, obviously, until this all flips and we just go and seek and destroy all these. So I don't want to be closed off to that idea. But given the fact that we're bearish, it's telling me right now, if I had to put gun in my head, like I would suspect these lows to maybe get ran, be the next draw. We can delete this fair value gap. I don't think we really need it anymore. We've traded through it to the upside and obviously now back down. We traded through it and then came back up again and then respected it. So at this point, I'm no longer looking to reference this for anything, but I am still keen to the idea that this equilibrium still is right here. Anywhere below here, we're in obviously discounted price range. So I would favor buys or longs once we get anywhere below here, and then I'd favor shorts anywhere above it. And that's one more thing we can go peek at. I didn't see any SMT divergence, so we can go look at that again just to see if I didn't maybe miss something, but I didn't see any bearish SMT at the moment. This opening range gap is obviously right where we're currently at, so that'll be kind of the last thing I'm going to mark up here. Opening range gap low, and then we got opening range gap high. So that's where we're trading in right now. Just looking at... oh, interesting. We never really did trade. We never traded into that order block during regular trading hours. It was all before. That's interesting. I'd be interested to see how we bounce from here, because we are in equilibrium right now. So, like I said, the only way I'm looking to get long is if obviously we get something coming out of this discounted price range. And just looking at regular trading hours here, the only thing I'm noticing is this was the last push lower. We displaced through this low, and then immediately we come back on a higher time frame. This would obviously be us coming back and closing in the range, and then obviously we gapped up overnight. So we'll see. We'll see if we get some sort of a bullish PD array to form out of that, and then we can look to get long. Obviously, at that point, you know, we are still bearish kind of overall from everything we went over. So obviously these would all be amazing targets for taking profit, just in the off chance that like that analysis holds true and then we do roll over and then go lower from there. You know, obviously if price just continues to just cut right through and sell off, we're obviously not going to be able to catch anything. We're going to have to wait for these lows to get taken out and then look for a setup after that. But yeah, anywhere below this equilibrium, you know, we form a PD array, bullish PD array coming out of this on like the 1 minute time frame. We'll look to get long off of that, or obviously if these lows get taken, we'll look to get long after those lows get taken as well. And then yeah, we'll target these areas, all these inefficiencies, potentially these highs. You know, never say never, they could get taken. Like I said, it's only a matter of time before everything is gonna get destroyed. So what's the saying? All things smooth get made jagged. So the more we form these internal levels of liquidity here, like I said, it's only a matter of time, but we just have to wait, try to time it right. So this could end up being our entry right here, this 2 minute gap. We'll see if we get this market structure shift finally. And if we do, and we get the close with the gap to remain open, right here is the entry, guys, to go long. Beginning of the gap is 70.25. I'm going to just do 45.70 even. Ooh. It's a bigger stop loss than I thought. Well, I guess here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scale into this, I guess. So what I'll do is I'll buy one contract right here, and then if we work down a little bit lower, like OTE of this range, where I can, you know, temper my risk reward a little bit, I'll grab another one. I'm not gonna chase. I'm not gonna add entries on. I don't really. It's not really like my style to do it that way. All right, perfect. So I entered half my position. I have to just market execute this one. 67.50. I would like to limit order it. All right, let me stop fucking around here and put it in. All right, cool. So I'm in on one contract there. My second position's here. Where's my, slide this over. I'll make this smaller. There's a lot of lines in the chart. Not a fan of this. I'm going to delete that. We don't need that anymore. But we got our entry in discount. We got every confirmation that we wanted. We out of equilibrium, below New York midnight. We're actually entering right at New York midnight, by the way. And if we're bullish, that's exactly where we want to enter, is New York midnight or below. So here's our run on liquidity. Market structure shift with displacement. Two fair value gaps on basically every time frame, all the way up to the 5 minute. So we disrespected this bearish gap as well. So this is a good trade. 10 out of 10. If we lose, I'm definitely okay losing this trade, because it's a trade I would take every time. Oh, it did pick me up. And then it moves your entry down. Oh, cool. Right on. All right, I just market executed my second MetaTrader entry. Stop is here on everything, so if this gets ran, then then it gets ran, I guess. I don't know. We have to reassess. There we go. All right, I took a partial, guys. TP1 was hit for me, 5 handles. Obviously, I'm just going to roll these up on top step here. Risk-free. Whatever happens, happens. I don't see really any reason for us to get back down here unless we came back for this gap one more time and then like one stupid wick got me out. But yeah, so although there was a crowdfunding platform on Shark Tank once, and the sharks did not take too fondly to it. They called it a big Ponzi scheme. All right, I partialed on MetaTrader again, right at that high on my higher up position. Let's go. Like a magnet. Get right through there. Come on. Oh, fuck. Ah, that would bite. Oh, that would bite. I think we'll be all right, though. Yeah, I actually might be being greedy with trying to get 10, but I believe in the analysis enough. I think we'll get it. There we go. How about it? Here's what I will tell you guys. If you would like to, I have 2 open positions that are both been halved on MetaTrader. So if you would like, you could do a TP3 up here. Here's what I'm going to do. 2 open ones on MetaTrader. They've both been halved. I'm going to close one here at this fair value gap and let the other one run for here. I'm going to keep letting my top step one stay open. What I'm going to do, I believe, is I'm going to trail. Probably going to start trailing now. Trail to like right here. I do understand that this gap is left open, but we've now taken out this high. So to me, if we really come back to here, we're going to create a market structure shift bearish, And at that point, I think the trade's just going to become invalid. So I'm going to trail stop up a little bit to right here. At this will be TP3. Get this for value gap. And then, yeah, final TP at the high. Actually, this is a pretty big range. So I got 10 points out of the first contract. Man, I could close this and be up 1% on the day. Oh, the... What do you guys think? I'm going to give you 3 options. Close it now. Close it at TP3. Hold it. Just know, whatever happens, I'm blaming you guys. Kidding. Let me know. What do you guys think? Let's have a vote. Either way, I'm gonna stick to my plan on MetaTrader. Either close it or hold it. Where's the weekly 20? We've already retraced that to equilibrium. Gotcha. All right, I'm still holding though. You guys. Oh shit. I closed it, by the way, if you missed it. But anyway, I got 1% on it, over 1%. So I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord. Great trade today. Hopefully you guys were able to catch it, and even if you closed early, I mean, you made money on the trade, and hopefully most of you guys caught yesterday's trade. So frustrating beginning of the week. I know that we were going into yesterday before that trade, based on trades we actually caught. We were actually down. We took 2 losses. So we were down like 6.5 handles. And then caught 19 handles yesterday. Obviously, those numbers are going to be different based on your trade management, based on, like, you know, if you guys are on top step challenges, closing, I understand all that. But just going off of the trades, 19 handles yesterday, so far today. We'll just go off of, I don't know. This was entry 1. Entry 2 is down here, so we'll go like right in the middle, which is right there. So far, like 12 or 13, 11 to 13 handles, something like that. And potentially more to come. This weekend in the Discord and on Monday. Well, actually, wait. Whoa. Let's take a look ahead. I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead here. Flash manufacturing PMI on Monday. Okay. Tuesday. FOMC statements on Wednesday. Oh. Honestly, guys, Wednesday might be a late, like, we might trade very late PM session, like an hour after the FOMC statement, and we might just not trade Wednesday morning, because if you guys remember the last 2 FOMC statements, or at least the last one, I mean, we traded in the morning and it was not ideal conditions. So be potentially ready for that. And then, yeah, Thursday unemployment, and then consumer sentiment Friday. Perfect. So Wednesday is kind of the only day that we'll have to, like, maybe maneuver a little differently. But yeah, otherwise all looks good. And now I wish you guys a happy Friday and a great weekend. Have fun, be safe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.